You ready? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I can see me real quick. Oh, what's going on here? What is this? I don't like this. All right, we good to go. All right, what's good? What's good? What's happening? How y'all doing? Six Paths Dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. Welcome. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me get my soundboard together. Hold on now. Let me get it together now. Hold on. We're gonna make sure I welcome y'all properly. Hold on. Welcome. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I'm always gonna appreciate that. If you're on your way in, you watching the video from here, because I'll be chopping these joints up. Please like, share, and subscribe so we can feed these beautiful black babies, and so you can also to finance me having more babies. You know what? Hold on. Donation, gifts, more gifts. So I can bring y'all more gifts. So we're gonna jump into a few different topics. I'm gonna give y'all a life at the lockup recap probably tomorrow. I'm gonna start just watching the whole thing through. I don't want to jump into it without having no information and not really having no direction. When I really make it count, because at times I'll start watching one couple, because I haven't been covering all the couples, but I am going to start trying to cover more of the couples and whatnot. It's kind of just, let's see what we can find, just so I can give y'all a little more life after lockup content, But today we're going to focus on Sucky Baby, grandma's cradle robbing. I mean, I wanted to touch on, just for the young men, and this is a very serious topic, because it is, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a problem, and it can't be left to the matter of it's two grown folks. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about them grandmas that be doing unsavory things with the young people in the community. Goodness gracious, and I will harken back to my own experiences, right, and just other people that I know, right. And anywho, so we're gonna get into that, and we're also going to get into. I'm doing the show now, babe. Leave on, I'm doing the show. Yeah, give me a minute, man. Okay, I'm doing the show. I got you. Give me a minute, okay. So sit down for a second, okay? I got you. I'm coming. Pause. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about also Sucky Baby, the girl who was on the cover of the No Loss album with Drake and 21 Savage. I actually enjoyed that album. Very fun. So anyway, where should we start? Right? No way. We can start here, man. We'll just go in order. So this is the video right here. Let me. We'll do a full screen, fair use.
He's 26.
So what?
That's
happened?
really what happened. So then, that's her.
How old are you, Kim?
Tell her how old you is.
Kim, how old are you?
I'm 68. And her boyfriend's 26.
How old is your boyfriend?
Ask the picture. No.
How old is he?
26. You know, 26.
And what you say y'all did?
I just said we met in the middle.
She hurried up. She hid.
Hold on, wait.
I said he's mature and I'm childlike, so we can meet in the middle. But I
That's
didn't.
dumb as you
I guess that's Duke. I guess that's Duke right there. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Your days of being able to look yourself in the mirror listen. It's gonna come to a close soon. Listen, any dude that will be seen with a woman who can be his grandma, or will bang a woman who can be his grandma. It's one actually. Well, it really. Now that we're in the era of camera phones and iPhones and all types of just ways of recording reality, those days is over. But we're going to identify who Duke is. That's Duke right there. So I told you I'm gonna keep finding you weak ninjas, and I'm going to speak on you. All right. I'm going to speak on you. First of all, everyone's in danger in that situation. He's outside with the do-rag on, wearing a Nike sweatsuit. You know we up to no good.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious? My suspicions are he rolling with grandma. Because that's how bad he don't want to work. He's on the I really don't want to do better in my life. You know why? You know how I know? There's no way in the world that if you paying a car note for a nice car, or you had to save your money to get you a nice whip, you did not say, I'm going to when I get this nice shit. You wasn't fantasizing and dreaming about not just a cougar. You ain't just pull a cougar. I mean, she got one foot in the grave. 68 years old. She somewhere in the comment section wrote she got 20 good more years. 20 good years of what? You mean like breathing? Not only that, yo, when a woman in her 30s. Sir, please turn that down. I don't want no copyright strikes on my channel. Sir, turn it down, sir. Turn it down, sir. Good. If you're trying to get us a whole copyright, I don't need no problems on this channel. All right. I need this to work. You understand? If you watch it from this point, please like, share, subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all. Boom. We're gonna play the rest of this drawing. And listen, I got love for all my fat niggas, man. But he got all the signs of a homosexual. All right. Do-rag. First of all, the way that the do-rag is not even secure properly. He just wear do-rag. I'm wearing do-rag because I got my hair cut. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I ain't gonna lie. He got that look of like a dude that'll hit anything. All right. 68 is crazy. It's one thing for it to happen. But when you are in a full-fledged relationship, I mean, let me start something. Usually, whenever dudes are willing to live with a woman that's significantly older than them, like that, a lot of times it's just because they want to get out their mom's house. And a lot of times they usually have a young mom or a mother that treats them like that's her man. Women are going to do that regardless, but what they usually, so for them, it's just them going from like one mother to another. Because the reality is this, like, there's so many different reasons why it's bad. It's bad for society. It's bad for the family. It's bad for both of y'all. Because for one, especially if a man's in his 20s. Because like if you're older, you know that again, like men become men for real the closer they get to 40. You can be a man at any age. I'm not saying you can't be mature, you can't be masculine, but that's when you've amassed a lot of experience and enough experience to be very knowledgeable or have mastery in some area that's very relevant, whether it be your social skills, whether it be your profession, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just be great at bowling. You're a great bowler. You be bowling, don't you, baby? I see you, baby. So, when I was younger, like, I mean, and again, I always think about this, right? And, I forgot all about this. So, a homeboy of mine and his girl used to see, it wasn't really a love triangle necessarily, but basically, I totally forgot that. Basically, like, I was physical with her and whatnot, but she was like also interested in my friend. Yeah, that's what it was. She was trying to like it was like mad dudes that I knew that like she would, I guess, kind of entertain. It was really weird. So we wasn't together, nothing like that, but we were like spending time together, and we was intimate and stuff like that. And eventually I stopped dealing with it altogether. But I remember It was two. It was actually on 3 different occasions. So one was a good friend of mine. Another one was a guy I was buying bud from. Actually, it was 2 guys that I used to buy weed from. Right, and I forgot all about my other guy, who was also at the time was like 25. So at this point, we like 31. You know what I mean? I remember him saying to me, it's 2 different cases. I remember him saying to me, "Oh, yo, is that your girl?" And I'm like, "Not my girl, but I was trying to keep it play. I didn't want to say that, yo, I'm dealing with her like that. But anywho, he basically says in so many words that I think basically he was gonna come by and drop something off, but there was cops around, so he got paranoid. He didn't want to stop. And then she says to him, "Well, if you come back around, I'll make it worth your while." And so to him, he like, "Yo, that's." And know what? That makes sense. I mean, I'm sure that the weed man gets proposition all the time, but also my man was like 24, right? And then my other friend who was pretty much around like the same age and whatnot, I remember like, yo, like she like legit like really liked him, and he just never got physical with her because out of just not want to deal with everything she comes with and whatnot, according to him. So when I wasn't dealing with her no more, I started thinking about all the women that I ever known that have dealt with like very or significantly younger men, especially if he's in his 20s. Now again, you can be mature, but for the most part, women know that you're really not ready to settle down and be in a relationship and lead effectively if you're 24 years old. So you gotta ask yourself, like, what are they attracted to? And I thought it was really interesting that old girl said we met in the middle, and he said, he's mature and I'm childlike, and that's really interesting because I'm always pointing out that the parallel that Crimson Cure pointed out, which is in order to really understand women, you have to understand the similarities and how women can think like children. You know what I'm saying, in terms of imagination, in terms of being emotional, like what bothers them, being chaotic. You know what I'm saying, desiring like stimulation, but also maturity and how you see how you think things through. All right. So we're always hearing these stories where women are getting scammed or getting pulled into a lifestyle, and it's mostly based off the fact that a woman can make a choice because she's emotional, but she may not actually think about, all right, what how will this choice affect my future in so many words. So that's how we might get someone who may break up in a relationship spontaneously for no reason at all, or leave a job same day, quick, no 2 weeks notice, no reason at all, just to do it. Just because you have the impulse to do this, now you're following the impulse. You know what I mean? So getting back to the question I had of why was this young lady attracted to these young men, and a part of it was also mentally where she's at the time. Because again, this stuff is not as obvious to you if you're not that mature. Because it's hard for you to assess a situation if you're not able to. Well, for one, if you're the kind of man that is so open minded and so understanding and tries to be empathetic, when it's not necessary. All right. There was a clip I played. I'm gonna play it again. With Beleive saying this. Clips to react.
All women are created equal, right?
For sure.
Some women are not made to be submissive to a man because some women are so exceptional in their own right that they don't need to be. Right? There's some women.
Hold up now. What do you mean?
This is what I'm saying. We can't tell people how to live based on the foundations and the morals in which we
societal
standard.
None of those are making reference to an actual group of people who exist. Societal and all these vague things that can mean any place in the world.
We can't do that, right? Say you meet a woman who is not from America.
Where is she from, sir? where she like he basically, in so many words, made up like a mythical place. Like, fam, where's this person from? Just name like that wasn't an example. This is basically like he's doing Gab. He's doing Jedi Knight gift the gab shit. He's gabbing right now. This is the kind of guy who can talk a woman into jumping off a bridge, probably, because he knows how to make what you want to hear sound like it's coming from a righteous place. So that's what I mean by communication, right? He didn't actually say anything. All that sounds good as long as I don't think about it, or as long as I don't think about things in terms of what actually happened, what's going to happen, and what did happen. As long as I don't think about that, all that sound fly as hell. But unfortunately, my brain is working. My soul, my soul, I'm activated, and I can feel. For this might be this is the bottom of my, this is the bottom of my heart, and from the bottom of my heart, I feel like I'm just stupid. I ain't overreact. See, not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do, which is just flip out. No, I'm not gonna flip out. Oh, you know what? I did not make sure that we were not on the nasty mic. Hold on. Sure are. Sure, I'm on the wrong mic. Nice, Kassan. Good job, Lane. Anywho, so getting back into this subject, let's go ahead and play this video one more time with Grandma real quick.
He's 26.
So what
That's
happened?
really what happened. So then, that's her.
How old are you, Kim?
I mean, what was also crazy was, I don't know, this might be one of those videos where, because I heard this recently and I've been thinking more about it, where this dude was saying that like these women watch too much reality TV. And we're starting to see more and more women like create their own like reality TV scenarios. Like even the fact that the camera's on her, one of the sassiest things you can do, or one of the things you can do to perform the image of being carefree or not being worried, is to have a serious conversation while eating and chewing food and getting out words in between bites. All right. He's 26.
Tell her how old you is.
Kim, how old are you?
I'm 68.
And her boyfriend 26.
The face she made was like, I'm 68. What are you talking about, man? I'm 68.
How old is your boyfriend?
Ask the teacher.
No.
How old is he?
26.
So basically, she older than her boyfriend.
No, 26.
And what you say y'all did?
I just said we met in the middle.
She hurried up. She hid.
Hold on, wait.
I said he's mature and I'm childlike, so we can meet in the middle. But I didn't. But he's
dumb.
not-
First of all, you cannot. Oh, all right, I'm gonna let her talk a little longer. I know what that has to be, Duke. That he blushing. Like I said before, there's no way that he drives a nice car. There's no way that he's making good money nowhere. Fam, he is biding his time. This nigga is a scam. Let me tell you something. If I had a 60-year-old grandmother and a young nigga came around, I bet he's getting decked old school style. I'm going to lay hands on him. He has to go. You can't come back here, beloved. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Where's your mom? Okay, where's your mom? Someone needs to go get his mother. You can't even brag about your girl ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, not only that, just that nigga might be on disability. It's a good chance that he don't. It's a good chance that he don't got no job. Ain't no way he got a job. All right, either that or he got a job and he really don't want to pay no bills. 68 is crazy. Oh my gosh, I'll be so embarrassed. Like, it was crazy. Like, yo, my grandmother actually has been in a relationship with a guy that she was a lot older than, but it wasn't goddamn 42 years. Goodness gracious. Actually, I don't know how many years apart they were, but they was like a good amount of years apart. But another reason, like I said before, I mean, there's so many different reasons like why it's wrong. But I think the issue with this whole thing also was the data that we got from the comments, and one of the main synopsises was we could all mind our business. Everybody grown as hell. I'm sorry. Here's a video. My bad. Let me show you a video so you can see her. And again, what you seeing right here is that, yo, she has been infected with baddie syndrome. All right. Baddie syndrome is an ever-evolving concept that I have created to explain the effects that social media and feminism, you know what I'm saying, and media in general has had on the minds of American modern women, specifically Black women, you know what I mean? And with baddie syndrome, it's like it's a special brand of narcissism where you basically are communicating, or you are of the belief that you have the quality of physical beauty that you perceive yourself to have is a quality so great that it doesn't matter what you do wrong in life or to other people or how or like I'm sorry, all intrinsic qualities do not matter, and they are not paramount. The only thing that matters is I feel as though I'm extremely beautiful, and I'm beautiful too. I'm whatever that is. I'm so popping to the point where I don't have to try to be a good person. The only thing that matters is me trying to portray this image of I'm very sexy. And I don't think her pictures were bad or nothing like that. But excuse me. But just keep it in a stack. There's nothing really. Like when we see women at an older age, when we see y'all on social media, I'm not saying that you can't take nice pictures. We want to see you look classy. And again, lady that doesn't look bad, but with the whole context of you got you a whole homosexual accessory. All right. Hold on, make sure my mic is good. Yo. All right, we good. You got a whole hobo accessory right here. What's going on with you, beloved? Why you change up on me like that, beloved? Chill out. I only do cold. All right. I'll be trying to play with these lights. But people really want to see, well, used to see, like, yo, if like in the beginning of social media, when older people will post on social media, it'll be pictures of like a special occasion, maybe at church and whatnot, something with the family. You didn't really see older people's post selfies and whatnot. And you start, and again, a few things happen. The people who are a little bit younger when social media came out, they got older. All right. So now a person who was about 40 years old back in 2005 is, 15, you know what I'm saying? Is in their 60s right now, or about to be in their 60s right now. You know what I mean? And so it's just a different time. We have a whole different set of grandparents. And not only that, you can tell that more than likely this woman probably was never married. And the reason why I point that out is because she points out saying, I'm childlike and he's mature. I don't know how mature this guy must. First of all, how can a young man that's 26, who definitely got no job and no car, be more mature than you at 68? But she more than likely never had a man. Let me tell you something. You always can tell when a woman did not have a husband or didn't have a man growing up, because there's always this arrested development. Because mentally they're not the age that they physically are. Like I was getting to the other example that I had was I didn't understand the young lady I was talking about mentally. She's like 17, 18 mentally. A lot of times when women have kids at a young age, they will kind of hold on, because again, to a certain degree, they always feel right. I think they might feel robbed of the youth. I don't know, but there's always like a lack of maturity or a lack of understanding that they have about the world, even though they're older, and you would think they would be experienced and whatnot. That's for the most part, teen moms don't grow up and become these people who are wildly successful. Because I mean, one of the reasons why they became a teen mom was because of their tolerance for risk. You know what's going to happen. You know what could happen. You got pregnant on more again. Nothing too is like, one of the greatest lies ever told is that like a girl got pregnant and she didn't know that she was getting pregnant. Especially in recent times, where like where they have sex education, and like if you were born past the 80s, 70s, and 80s and whatnot, you have seen sex all over media, so you know how babies come to be. So by the time you're 15, 16, you know how a child is made. You know exactly how it happens. I think everyone knows. You wanted to do it, okay? Actually, grown folks. But another reason, let me tell you something, and you cannot avoid this, cannot deny it. Whenever a woman has to date significantly younger men, she has ran out of options. She's out of breath because she's run out of options. She's cooked. Finito and the Sun. Boot gang. Salute the black men. Shout out to AC, man. That's my guy. Anyway, so but so they don't have options. That because again, it's so many reasons why you dating the young guys at L. I'm like, you men, and we know we've heard this talking point a lot of times, but like, it's not until a lot of men get around their 30s that they start making good money. And then they, you've heard men hit their stride in their 50s. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, your boy gonna be striding, my boy. Shoot, easy $500,000 a year. Easy $500,000 a year. How about that? How you like that? Relax, chill. You're gonna be okay. But shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, yo. I'm like, what do you? Matter of fact, what do you tell your mother? It's no way that you cool with your mom and your girlfriend's 68. 60, first of all, and you too old to have any title with a girl in it. All right, like you somebody's friend at that age, okay? Oh, I'm gonna tell my son to go to bed. On mute.